A very good evening to you. It's time to take a look at the business news, and my name is Nina Shaban. Now, former Cabinet Secretary Raphael Tuju has suffered a major blow after 5 judges of the Supreme Court recused themselves from hearing and determining an appeal by the politician against a Court of Appeal ruling over 4.5 billion shillings he owes to the East African Development Bank. In making the ruling, the court affirmed that the Court of Appeal ruling against Raphael Tuju stands unless otherwise dismissed or upheld by a competent bench of the Supreme Court. In a ruling dismissing an application made by Raphael Tuju, his 2 farms and 3 children are seeking to stop the court from hearing the appeal until a petition before the Judicial Service Commission against the 5 judges is determined. The court noted that Tuju was accusing it of lack of impartiality, fairness and integrity. The court concluded that in the circumstances, further proceedings before the court would not serve justice, at least in the eyes of Tuju. In a petition to the JSC, Tuju had accused Lady Justice Philomena Mwilu, Justice Mohammed Ibrahim, Justice Smoking Wajala, Lady Justice Njokindungu, and Justice William Oko of conducting themselves in a manner that is impartial and departing from the basic expectations of a court of law, and that the court had fallen short of its mandate under the Constitution. The court ruled, and I quote, "Having arrived at the inescapable conclusion that we are being accused of bias and working towards an undisclosed predetermined outcome, we are strongly persuaded that our further participation in these proceedings will not serve the ends of justice, at least in the eyes and perception of the applicants. Consequently and inevitably, each of us on this bench does hereby recuse him or herself from further participation in the hearing and determination of the appeal." End of quote. In making the ruling, the court affirmed that the Court of Appeal ruling against Raphael Tuju stands unless otherwise dismissed or upheld by the competent bench of the Supreme Court. The former politician is facing auction of Dari and Antim Sidai prime properties in Karen over the outstanding loan to the East African Development Bank.